Hey. All right, I'm gonna try to do the rotate thing. Does it work? Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's saying it's
Oh,
locked. It's saying
okay.
it's locked. The weird thing is, I always make sure to unlock it right beforehand, and yet it has no effect whatsoever. I am not a YouTube guy, as y'all know very, very well. All right. Stina, my wife, here, me, Beau, we have been working together on The Pirate's Daughter, which is an audio drama that we would love your support with. If you go to findeversale.com, it's the place to do it. And yeah, you can learn more about the project there. We're going to be answering some questions that we've gotten in about the project, which is going to be fun. And we're going to be making some drinks. Are you ready?
Grog.
Yeah.
With 3 exclamation
With
marks.
3 exclamation marks. That's right. And like the harshest light ever right above us, but that's okay. Okay. So we're going to do this two different ways. All right. So we're going to be making some pirate grog in the classic way that in the golden age of piracy, they might have actually drinking it. And then we're also going to make it in a enjoyable way that is not technically grog, but is much, much more delicious. That's
Very
the plan
good.
anyway.
Very good.
All right.
We're doing it in the style of Jacques Pepin's
Jacques
cooking
Pepin.
shows,
Yeah.
where everyone's watching for Jacques, which would be him in this case. But he has like some guest on that nobody knows who they are, and he's telling her like what to do,
No.
how to make the thing,
Well,
and then
kinda.
she does it.
Yeah,
so,
that is kind of
So
accurate.
tell us, Jacques
All right,
or Beau,
all right, so-
what should we do?
Okay, so we're gonna do it like historically accurate first. I even actually have a clay mug of which this is gonna go down in. All right, so generally speaking, to be historically accurate, the pirates and the naval folk of the time would have been paid in rum rations. Now I don't know that they would have been paid in Kraken rum, but that's what we're going to be using for this. So we're going to do like what is this, like a half jig?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Half jig.
do a half jig. You can pour it straight in
Okay.
to our mug here.
But what's the ice going to be?
That's going to be for the secondary drink, because in order to make it historic,
Oh.
they wouldn't have had ice.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to be a
So
tasty
half
drink.
jig into
It's
a
not going to be
clay
tasty
mug.
at all.
Got
Yeah.
it.
This is a Squire Select pairing that no one would ever ask for.
You said it's not going to be tasty?
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
So we got that in there. Next, we're gonna basically do kind of a 2 parts water to that.
Okay.
So just 2 parts of the
I can
same
do
water.
that. I can do that.
What's up, Zach? Thanks so much for joining us. Y'all, again, we're doing this as kind of like a fun thing. Stina and I have been working together on The Pirate's Daughter, and we'd love y'all's support. Go to findeversale.com for more details. All right, you got 2 in there?
Yes.
All right, and then we're gonna squeeze up some lime in here.
Okay. The whole one entire lime?
Yeah, well, the half of the lime. Yeah,
half a lime.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so far we have half a jig of black spiced rum, a full jig of water, and half of a lime.
Yeah.
No ice, because this is historically
No ice.
accurate.
We're doing it historically
like
accurate.
old school bad quality.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
it's old school quality.
Okay.
It might not
you
be
just kinda-
flavorful.
You just kind of.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swirl
Swirl
it.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're doing the swirl.
Okay.
You want to
Can I
take the
smell?
first?
Yeah.
You want to take the first swig?
Oh, the smell! It smells good. It smells like black spice rum.
Okay, try it.
It's very warm. Like I would kind of
Right.
expect it to be chilled. But if I were on a pirate ship, I would drink that.
Well, so this is the thing, right? Like, so it was both for pirates and for the Navy more than anybody else at the time.
Yeah.
And the idea is that you were paid in rum, and aside from the fact that it would help with one imagines killing some stuff in the water,
Yeah.
it would also keep people's spirits in line so they would actually do their jobs, which is really nice.
Can I ask you a question, Beau?
Yes, please do.
Were there any female pirates?
Yes, there were female pirates. Actually, Mary Read was a very famous female pirate who will be featured on a Pipes and Pipe Tobacco coming up, I think, next week, actually. So be sure to check that out. Mark VB, what's up, Mark? Thank you so much. By the way, Mark, one of the first people to support our project. So big shout out to Mark. Woo! Woo!
And
Woo!
woo!
Woo! Yeah! There we go. All right, so that's not very good,
No.
but it is historically accurate.
We need to upgrade this.
We're going
like,
to upgrade
new
it.
school pirate.
Yeah, so what we're about to do is essentially make a modern take on the grog, which is also referred to typically as a Mai Tai. So
Okay.
what we're gonna do here, we'll go with the Bacardi,
Okay.
and let's go with a full jig of Bacardi.
Okay.
Oops. All right.
Into the iced shaker.
Into the iced shaker, yes.
Okay.
Because modern comforts allow for us to have,
Yes.
you know,
Okay.
actually cold beverages. All right, now let's do a half of the ogre and a
Okay.
half of the lime juice.
So oat. This is like a sugary situation.
Yes.
Almost like instead of simple syrup, right?
That's right. Okay.
And then you said half a jig of lime or half
Yes,
of a
half, like,
of a lime.
No. So we want to fill
Okay,
that up.
yeah.
We'll do a natural. We'll do the lime that we've got, and then we will also do the.
Don't tell
lime
our
juice.
viewers that we have to cue us with Kroger lime juice. They'll be so disappointed.
So this is actually probably, whilst the ice is not scientifically accurate, what is a little bit more accurate is this is going to be a much sweeter drink. And whilst the kind of established Navy of the time would have not used sugar, pirates, on the other hand, because they were getting kind of, all of these like prizes filled with sugar and whatnot,
Yeah.
they would actually make what we might call like a pirate punch, essentially,
Oh,
like a
that's
fruit
so
punch.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they'd have access to kind of all of these
We need to
tropical
top
fruits.
this.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Yes. All right. So this is our very highly unprofessional, by the way, YouTube video skills. There we go.
Thanks. Very professional. Okay, my hands are gonna get really cold, but I'm gonna do this.
All right, let's see what you got.
I've been accused of being too aggressive with
That's what they call it. There you go. Yeah. Like a pirate. Arr! All right. Let's see what we got. There we go. And you put it in like a nice glass stemmed,
Oh, like
theoretically
they do on
chimmed,
pirate ship.
just like you would on a pirate ship.
Well, I guess if you rated like a stemware boat previously, you
That's
would
true.
have some nice stemware.
That's true. All right, so
Okay.
I feel like on Muppets Treasure Island this something did it. All right, you ready to try it?
Let's just smell it first. Doesn't have as strong of a smell as that spiced rum. Let's
Yeah.
see. Oh, that's so much better. Mm-hmm,
All right, let's try it.
Wow. A modern pirate I must be.
Yeah, that is far tastier. So
Okay, wait. So which of these drinks would be more would you expect to find in the world of Eversail?
oh, that's a great question, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not that one, because whilst Eversail is like a fictional world, it does kind of take a lot of inspiration from our own golden age of piracy. So from that standpoint, it is kind of what it is.
I'll drink that then.
That's good. Yeah, you can have that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good.
So we did want to answer a question that we got in about the project. What do we have, Stina? What we got?
We have a question from Joe.
All right. What did Joe say?
So again, this is from the Eversail project that we're working on.
FindEversail.com.
And the question is, Beau, you said that The Pirate's Daughter is a crossover between The Godfather and The Sound of Music. And though Joe didn't say this, I will say, but there's no singing.
But there's it's not a musical.
And so Joe's question is, how did you combine these two very different story concepts?
That's a great question. So it's not so much a crossover, but there's a lot of inspiration that's kind of taken from both those. I'm a huge fan of The Godfather, and so in kind of thinking about this era in this world, I really wanted to kind of explore the establishment of a kind of an organized criminal empire of all of these different kind of pirate lords and everything else kind of coming together, and this big transfer of power, but like a generational transfer of power. So, The Godfather, there's a lot of themes that are very similar there. But I also wanted to explore it from the concept of the original concept was always about this idea of this young woman who was kind of, like tangentially, that word.
Tangent?
Yes.
Tangentially.
Yes. It connected to piracy, but not all the way, but then gets kind of pulled in deep. And so the idea that rather than having the Michael Corleone be kind of a war hero, what if we had kind of that Michael Corleone as essentially a nun, which is about the like most opposite thing to a pirate you could potentially find. So that was kind of the idea, and I think it blended quite well, but I guess we'll have to find out as to whether or not it did, and to see what other people think.
Well, there is one way to find out.
That's right. How can we find out, Stina?
So we would really love your support. We're doing a Kickstarter for the project. And so we're working on the pilot right now, but to make the whole season, we're looking for funding. And also, we just really appreciate your help. Some of you have already supported us, and we really appreciate it.
Very much so.
And we just need you to share Share the artwork. Share. Tell them I'm not very social media savvy. But how do they share this?
Yeah. Just go to findeversale.com. You can find all the information on the project. We really greatly appreciate y'all's support. If you're able to support us, by all means do. If it's not something that interests you, then don't worry about it. But if it is something that interests you, you will be directly the ones that are helping to make this thing happen. So again, that's findeversale.com. We're gonna come up with some more piratey drinks to do over the next couple of weeks that we'll be kind of putting with the bartending with Beau, and then we'll do something about this very harsh light that's right above our heads.
I mean, it'll probably still be there.
Well, we'll figure something
It's still
out.
gonna be a harsh light.
No, but we could turn it off and like figure out
Maybe.
another thing. It'll be great. Ooh, see, that's so
pretty
much
good.
better.
Okay.
We did this all wrong. Well, at least we didn't do it live.
Oh.
Ooh, I think we actually
No
did.
take backs.
Okay.
Thank you guys
Thank you
for
so
watching.
much. Bye.